Hello there, YouTubers, and welcome to the final episode of the first season of the Burnley career mode. As you can see, we've got 2 games to go. We're going to sim the first one against Wolverhampton Wanderers. We're away from home for these last 2 games. We will be playing the Cardiff one away end of the season. We've lost 2-1 there to Wolves, but it need not matter. But we have one more game to go, and that is against Cardiff City. So let's see what happens with that one. It's going to be quite an end to the season. It means Bulls and Middlesbrough now, and Cardiff are actually in the promotion. They're basically now Cardiff. Tommy Smith says he's okay to play. I'm not risking him. I don't want him playing in at the end. So Cardiff are assured of a playoff place. They can't qualify through to a second place, so it's a toss-up between Wolves and Middlesbrough who gets that second automatic spot. Excuse me. And we might keep an eye on that. But Cardiff are in the playoffs. They're going to be definitely in there now, so we'll see how that goes. So let's get over to the Cardiff City Stadium for the final match and possibly the presentation of the Championship Trophy to Burnley, as we take on Cardiff City in our final. Well, welcome to the final match of the season. Burnley lucky to end with a win. They've had 2 successive defeats since promotion, but it hasn't dampened the supporters' spirits. They're still 20 points above Middlesbrough with 1 game left. Cardiff are assured now surely of a playoff spot, and we'll be keeping a beady eye on the battle for second place between Middlesbrough and Wolves, who are going into this final day on the same amount of points. But it's about this game as far as the Burnley are concerned. Andre Gray, the top scorer with 25, and surely he will get the golden boot, and rightly so. And he's going to start today as well. And Burnley are putting out their strongest possible 11, because it's seen them carrying them through to the Championship title. One player to look out for on the Cardiff side is Saidi, who's up front alongside Federico Makeda, one-time Manchester United hero. Craig Noon and the Gunnarsson, Anthony Pilkington amongst the household names in the Cardiff lineup. As for the Clarets, it's the same team more or less that lost to Wolves the weekend before. Gail and Greg continue their places. It's in their places Jamal Lascelles, partners Richard Keogh and Tom Heaton. Perhaps later will lift the Championship trophy. His first major piece of silverware as Burnley captain. And it's a bit ironic, as Austin Bailiff is introduced as the referee. It's ironic that when Cardiff won the Championship title in 2013, almost 3 years ago, they won it at Burnley's ground, and now, and lifted the trophy more or less at Burnley's ground. Now, 3 years on, Burnley are going to do the same here at the Cardiff City Stadium. Burnley are taking the goal to our left in this first half. Here's Jordan Ibe, and just wide for a goal kick. So it's all about now playing the motions now. Just they've reached 100 points, 102. A win would take them up to 105, and be a super way to finish the season, especially on the back of 2 defeats. They're waiting until the last 2 or 3 games of the season, Burnley, to have those defeats. Wolves aren't having it all their own way though against Derby. They're pushing for promotion themselves as the ball comes in. Good header and a goal for Dwight Gale. Well, it needed just six and a half minutes. George Boy with the cross. Gale had the first header. It was superbly parried by the goalkeeper, but the ball came loose to Gale, who nodded it into an unguarded net. No chance that time for David Marshall. And Burnley get their noses in front early doors. 12th for the season for Dwight Gale. And that was a superbly taken one. Very good reactions on the rebound as well, one has to add. 1-0. Cardiff, of course, back in the blue for this season after they tried to use their wedge. Have to use the colour red for a few years under Vincent Tan there. Well, quite bonkers chairman. He's quite a bonkers owner, I have to say. Vincent Tan, he can be pretty sordid about certain things. But here is Jack Grealish as Burnley look to go 2 up. Good save by Marshall. Good bit of goalkeeping by the Scottish international. Basically hit shot there by the young lad coming from Aston Villa, of course. Because Burnley will have some top flight experience going into next season. They will strengthen the squad. I'm sure there'll be funds available for us to strengthen. Here's Barton, deflected, and it's a corner. He's made quite an impact at Burnley's right goal since his signing from Crystal Palace. 36 appearance for the Clarets, and the 12th goal, that's the latest of them. Derby, of course, winning at Wolves, 0-0 at the moment in the QPR Middlesbrough game. And again, both in Derby looking for the place themselves to get in the playoff picture come the end of the season. Here's Boyd again, got the chip back, easy one for David Marshall. Saheedi with a header. He's not. I think he's in the top 3 of the goal scorers list in the Championship. Ball behind him that time. Grealish able to mop up the danger. Find Jamal Lascelles. Noon. Gunnarsson. Baldaiva. Hughes. Well, bundled him off the ball illegally according to the referee. Free kick to Cardiff. A lot of Burnley fans have made the trip down to Wales for the final game of the season. There were 4 in the Clarets wall. See what Cardiff can cook up here in terms of trying to get an equaliser. There's the dummy, there's a free kick. And a terrific save by Heaton. It was hit with some venom and it was too hot almost for the goalkeeper to handle. And now Gale at the other end. 1 against 1 here. That's a good ball, and it was a good sensible thing to do because it's laid in Andre Gay. And David Marshall has bailed Cardiff out of a Hughes hole here because Andre Gray looked as if he was going to make it 2-0. Fist pumps by him. Corner to the Clarets. George Boyd to take it. Good floater. Went through everybody apart from Noon, who then badly slices it out for another corner. Tom Heaton, in point of fact, has been called up to the England squad for the Euros. And there's the header coming in and against the post. And Peltier can get it away. Should have been 2-0 there to Burnley. Morrison. And now David Marshall. Gale really sticking to his guns there. Grealish's header. Here's Gray. Oh, good effort from Andre Gray. Terrific save by Marshall. Low down, bouncy ball, difficult conditions there, but Marshall just stretching there to get that ball away for a corner. Grealish with the corner. In a curling one, and Marshall was there, but it's come out again. The shot back in, and it's loose, and it's knocked away by Morrison. Well, there should be more than 1 goal up at the moment here in Cardiff, but not yet. Here's Jordan Ibe. Larton. Morrison's challenge, but he's giving it away to Hughes. Oh, the goalkeeper didn't parry it particularly well and got away with it. Hughes though for Burnley. Given away there to Pilkington. Makeda to Pilkington. Good running by him. And Pilkington has got the run on Jordan Ibe here. Lascelles charges it down. Gray has to turn. And does. Now Boyd. Gray. And he's running through here. It's Andre Gray. He's 1-on-1 with Marshall. And this time it is 2-0. And Burnley's persistence pays off in the grand manner. Gray ran through past the static defence. And not even the brilliant David Marshall was stopping this one. Goal number 26 of the season for the top marksman in the Championship. And he's worked hard for that goal. He's missed a couple of opportunities or found Marshall a bit of an obstacle. But he's got his 26th goal now. And Burnley have a 2-goal buffer here at Cardiff. 300 minutes at the end. Morrison. Gunnarsson. Makeda. Gunnarsson continuing the run. Saidi, who's Cardiff's top scorer. And that's half time. Burnley with their strike force of Gale and Gray at it again. Gray getting his 26th of the season, adding to Gale's 12th of the season. And Burnley have the lead in the final game of the season. Welcome back, as we see a few half-time substitutions. Burnley making 3, Makeda being replaced by Lafondra, for Cardiff, Barnes, Flanagan and Keane on for Loughton, Lascelles and Dwight Gale. So 4 changes at half-time, 1 for Cardiff and 1 and 3 for Burnley. And away we go, Cardiff in the blue shirts, the Bluebirds, as they're affectionately known in the game. Attacking the goal to our left. Here's Lafondra, first touch. Peltier's early cross. Nodded away. Here's Boyd. Barnes, first touch by him as well. And it's Gray, who's got 26 now in the competition in the league this season. It looks like being the Golden Boot winner of the division as far as top goal scorer is concerned. And he's done really well. Had a prolific couple of years as Gray. Hughes. Trying to turn provider here. Barnes, yes! Number 3. No, it isn't. The goal is not going to stand offside against Ashley Barnes. Wiseman on the near side, suggesting that Barnes had just stepped offside. Not much in it, but he got the decision right. Free kick to Cardiff. Hughes. And Barnes, who was denied a moment ago by the flag, denied again by Marshall. Good save. Here's Craig Noon. Fabio. Of course, Raphael is a regular still in the Manchester United side. Or was, up until last season. Burnley starting as they mean to go on. There should be more than 2 up if truth be told. Bodiva. Lafondra. Breaks kindly there for Aaron Gunnarsson. He scored goals against Burnley. Saidi, the top scorer. And a chance. Oh, what a good block from John Flanagan. Well, the Liverpool man really threw himself in the way of the shot. And Gunnarsson thought he was going to score, but Flanagan's leg stopped him from doing so, and I think he would have scored. Double substitution for Cardiff City. And we're going to see Kenwyn Jones come on for Saidi. That's the first change, and then young Kennedy will come on as well for the Bluebirds. He's going to be replacing, we'll confirm that in just a second or two. I don't know who he's replaced, by the way, but what I do know is it's Cardiff's first corner of the game. Here it comes, the corner, and a good header there. Anthony Pilkington is the man that Kennedy's replaced. Here's Keogh. George Boyd. Oh, what a good ball. Barnes is onside. The flag has well and truly stayed down, and Barnes has been denied twice. Will not be denied a third. 3-0. Just took the shot chance on, and what a superb finish. Marvellously taken. And that settles it. And that's how you win a championship in style. 6th goal of the season for Barnes, who's been used quite sparingly, but when he's had to come in and do well, he has done. And he's made it 3. And that's the game up for Cardiff, who showed up a playoff spot anyway, so their season is still not by any stretch of the imagination over. They've got a 2-leg playoff semi-final against whoever that may be. I think 4th plays 5th and 6th plays 3rd. As things stand, it's Middlesbrough going up automatically and Wolves having to do it the hard way in the playoffs. It's Middlesbrough drawing 1-1 as things stood at half time with Queen's Park Rangers, and Wolves were losing at Pride Park. Barnes. Oh, lovely ball from Hughes to Gray. Just one defender to beat, and he's past him. Gray! Good save, Marshall. Well, to say he's had 3 put past him, but David Marshall has had an excellent match. Probably Cardiff's best player, if I'm being honest. That's a very good save. So Jack Grealish with the corner. Marshall staying at home this time. Oh, and header almost off the line by Fabio. I'll break for Grealish now. Just got away from New. Gets a tricky little cross in, and Barnes was at the far post and couldn't see it. And a throw to Cardiff. Barnes jumping. And he's injured himself in the process. It looks like he'll be alright to continue. Burnley, of course, have used all 3 of their substitutes, but they're 3 goals up. Morrison. Still Morrison. Oh, what's a good save from Heaton. Barton. Baldiva. Barnes is back on his feet, incidentally. And that will be a goal kick, I think. He has made 19 appearances, has scored the 6 goals. This is the 6th one he's got. Oh, he took that very well. He can go in short. That was a bit stupid there from Michael Keane to give it to Kenwyne Jones, who's blazed it over. Well, they've got a gift of a chance there, Cardiff, and well, they haven't took it. Oh, Heaton's now guilty. Morrison couldn't take advantage of it. Final minute of the game. Here's Hughes. Gray. Now this would be fitting if he was to score the final goal of Burnley season, the top scorer. And he's done so. Perfect way to sign off the season. The top scorer gets 27th in the league this season and rounds it off in style. A fitting way to end the season, and no more fitting goal scorer than Andre Gray. Will Hughes with the assist, and what a cool finish. They've travelled in their droves from Burnley this morning, but it's all been worthwhile the trip. Bluebirds 0, Clarets 4. And now it's just playing out the motions. Burnley now ending the season with a victory. Final whistle. Burnley confirmed as champions, and what a final day victory. Goals, 2 goals for Gray, 1 from Barnes. Well, amongst the goal scorers, Ashley Barnes ending it as he meant to go on. We're going to have the presentation of the championship trophy, which was won about 5 or 6 weeks ago. Cardiff needn't be downhearted. I don't know why they're abject on the ground. Just wasn't their afternoon. They are in the playoffs and they still have a chance themselves, the Welsh side, of winning promotion through the playoffs at Wembley. But that man in the pitch and the man in what you could call turquoise, he's going to pick up that beautiful trophy. The original was the original championship trophy, league championship trophy, until the Premier League came into being. And this trophy has not been in Burnley's possession since 1960. And what a fantastic way to finish. Burnley are the champions of the championship. and will look forward to playing their football in the Premier League next season. They've returned back to the big time after just 1 year out of it, and they played the best football of all the teams in it, and underlined by the fact they've beaten Cardiff 4-0 underlines the fact. Andre Gray ended up top scorer with 27. They celebrate, and Burnley know now that they're going to have to strengthen the squad beyond all recognition once they do get into the big time in the summer. Full time then at the Cardiff City Stadium on the final afternoon of the season. Cardiff City 0, Burnley 4, and Burnley have the league trophy, the championship trophy, to show to their fans. And what a team picture. So Burnley, champion. Barbarous way for Burnley to finish their season in the ground manner at Cardiff, and where just the celebrations have died down now. Everyone's left the ground at the Cardiff City Stadium. There's still confetti on the field and all that jazz. Well, this is the final league table as it happened from the Premier League. Burnley champions with 105 points. A good 23 points ahead of Middlesbrough, who finished second on goal difference from Wolves. They had a plus 24 goal difference Borough to Wolves is plus 19, and they go up automatically. Wolves, alongside Wolves come Derby County, Cardiff City and Hull City, who are all in the playoffs. Reading, QPR and Fulham and Brentford all miss out, having been well placed in the playoffs at one point or another this season. As for the other Lancashire sides, Blackburn, Burnley's rivals finished 14th with 56, and Preston just stayed up by 2 points. Bristol City, Birmingham and Rotherham are all down, and it's sad really, especially Birmingham City, who are relegated. It's a really sad time when a big team, and they are a massive team, Birmingham, in terms of stature and big city and everything else. It really is, and it was so disheartening to see them beaten in that way at Turf Moor. But having said all that, they are down, and now they are facing life in the third tier next season. Final table in the Premier League. Let's see what happened there. Firstly, Liverpool, congratulations to them, they're champions, beating Manchester City by 1 point, and Chelsea were almost there. They were missed out on the league by 2 points, so the top 3 places separated by just 2 points. It was so close. Manchester United a distant fourth, claiming that final Champions League spot. Arsenal are in the Europa League. Then come Spurs, Newcastle, West Ham, Villa, who had a good second half of the season under Tim Sherwood, winning 16 of their 38 games. Southampton and Everton, solid seasons there in 10th and 11th. Stoke, another solid season. Watford staying up in their first season in the top flight. Then came Swansea, West Brom, Sunderland, Norwich stayed up by 2 points, and the bottom 3 that go down are Crystal Palace, Leicester City, and unfortunately Bournemouth were doomed. They finished 10 points short of Norwich. So that's the way it all panned out for the Barclays Premier League. Let's see. We are now looking forward to the Euros, which Tom Heaton has a call up for. We've got some player contracts to do. I think we can get some better quality of calibre of players in, I'm sure, for the show there, as we just got through there. Well, I'm just trying to see who's actually won the playoffs, because we did have the playoff. Well, what happened was that Wolves are not going to be in the Premier League next season. Hull won their semi-final 2-0 on aggregate, and Cardiff City, who we saw in this video, lose to Burnley in the playoffs in the final regular game of the season, were just too much for Derby. So the final will be contested between Hull City and Cardiff City, and we'll find out in a few moments time who actually came out on top of that one, and we'll find out just now, in fact, who came out on top. So let's see what happened there. Let's go over to the tables again. So who It's Cardiff who go up, so we do play Cardiff again next season. They won 1-0 at Wembley, and it's Cardiff who return to the big time for the first time since 2014. Their stay away has been 2 seasons. They've done it against Steve Bruce's Hull City. And that is the way the championship finished. Now for the next videos, it's all about the European Championships and England. In our group we've got Spain, Greece and Portugal. We start with the Greece game. That's our next feature on this Mark II, on this FIFA 16 Burnley career mode. Hope you can join us for that, and we'll also have a look at what players we can bring in terms of Premier League future for Burnley. Until then, take care. I'll see you shortly.